your wealth, live on your terms. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Millen's blog. I'm Millen Livis, financial independence mentor for professional women. And today I want to dedicate this vlog to the anchor word money. And before I begin, I just want to start with something more general. So living through this pandemic, I believe, magnified certain patterns, certain hidden concerns that and habits that we had before. And this experience just magnified this. So this could bring to the surface some fears that concerns, like I said, we had before. And magnified everything. That's why some of you said that, financially, I'm not really in a bad situation right now. I have enough food in the fridge, in the pantry, etc. But I feel fear. This uncertainty causes this fear. And so that's why I started this vlog with certain aspects that are important for us to contemplate, to have our mental and emotional health in a good shape. That's why in my previous vlogs, I was talking about the importance of having wider perspective on any challenges in life, right? And this is like a mother of challenges, I would say, what we're living through right now for many people. Why it's important to know what you can control, because when you focus on what you can do, what you can control, it decreases the sense of anxiety and uncertainty a little bit, right? So I also talked about how to manage change, because change is, for many people, is very uncomfortable, because it's something that we're not used to, because most of the time we live in the comfort zone, and when we experience change, we're stepping out of the comfort zone. So that brings a lot of emotions as well. And I also talked about some tools that very simple and yet very profoundly powerful tools that I use myself in my life, in addition to meditation, right? Like I talked about living in a continuous state of appreciation. I practice this all the time in my life. And today, like I said, we're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about money, because during this time I had a lot of good conversations with a few women, and I know that finances always at the core of our concerns and worries, right? It's for many people, it's a main source of concerns. And at the same time, I also know that not all of us were affected equally in terms of financial impact of this pandemic. Some people maybe lost their jobs, lost income, maybe don't have clients in their business, or have much less clients. Maybe have struggled paying mortgage or paying rent. Some even have challenges paying groceries. So, and others are well impacted, but still not devastated financially. So that's why today I want to kind of split my sharing my opinion, my position in two parts. So one is for people who really lost income and feel financially very in a very challenging position. I believe, if I were you, and this is my blog, so this is my personal opinion, full disclosure, I'm not a financial planner and not investment advisor. I teach women how to think strategically about their finances. So if I were in this situation, I would focus strictly on tactical tasks, immediate tasks, how to manage my immediate needs. basic needs. So, for example, if you don't have any income, maybe if you have your emergency fund, that's the time to use it. If you have 401k at work and you lost your job, right now, a government allows you to withdraw up to $100,000 without paying penalty. So while I usually don't like to take money from the 401k, borrow money from your own retirement plan, this is the time if you really struggling with your cash flow right now. Also contact, if you have a mortgage, contact your mortgage issuer. If you have a rent, talk to your landlord and see if you could get some agreement to postpone your payments while you find a solution for your cash flow. What else I was thinking? Also, if you don't have cash flow right now, so it's time to be creative, right? Number one, definitely review your recurrent payments and see what you can cut out of your recurrent payments right now, what you can downsize at the moment, right? Also, if you really need money now, see what you can sell. You can sell online, and that's what some people do when you need cash right now. Look for opportunities for additional income. Maybe I know that some stores, grocery stores are hiring, but also opportunities to do something online. Maybe you have some skills that some people who work online right now, they hiring, so consider that. And also getting affiliate commissions, becoming affiliate partners with companies. Some software companies offer commissions. I know that I offer affiliate commissions, affiliate partnership on all my trainings. So if this is something that you are interested, I would be happy to talk to you about and find how we could form partnership with you. So message me privately. So that's basically what I'm saying. It's time to be creative. It's definitely not the time to panic, because like I like to say, every adversity has an end, has a beginning and an end, and we will go through this. So, but for now, be tactical. Focus on on managing your immediate cash flow. And now, for people who are, affected by this, but not to the extent that you don't have income for basic needs. Some people have paper losses in the stock market. I'm one of these people. I also lost paper losses on the stock market, like most investors these days. But like, for example, if we talk about myself, I have multiple sources of income, and I'm not devastated right now. And I know that many of you still have jobs, still have income. Bless the opportunities that you have, and but you also want to see what you can do. So, for example, if we talk about 401k, if your employer right now still matches your contribution, I would still contribute if you have income, because it's a free money, right? So but it's very likely that most employers stop a contribution, matching contribution to 401k. If you don't have control over what this 401k is invested in, like, for example, some companies I know, they only allow you to invest in a particular mutual funds, like very limited range of investment opportunities in 401k. I personally would probably not invest right now, even though it's a good habit to put this money to 401k because it's your pre-tax money. You don't pay, it's a tax deferred money. You don't pay tax on this, only when you will withdraw money. By the way, for those of you who, if you take money from 401k, if you don't you will not pay a penalty right now, like 10, up to 10% penalty when you withdraw, but you will still have to pay tax on this income, right? Because it's a tax deferred money. So again, going back to people who not financially devastated, personally, I would put this money aside instead of investing into 401k if company doesn't do matching contribution, and keep this money on the side as an investable fund, and maybe eventually when you're ready, invest part of it into the stock market, and part I would buy physical precious metals, gold and silver. You know that all countries now print money, and I think that gold and silver likely will go up. I know that all good investors these days, they look into buying precious metals. So that's what I would do instead of just putting money into your 401k. And yeah, so, and also for those of you who are not devastated right now financially, for you, if I were you, I would focus on my tactical tasks, like managing my present, right, the best I can, and at the same time start thinking about being strategic. What do I want to accomplish from strategic point of view? So in other words, have one foot on your tactical land and one foot on your strategic land. Okay, so, and I wanted to change the banner, and of course I forgot. So again, today we're talking about money. Money is a big source of concerns these days, and while we all want to be wealthy, and that's why I believe you in my group, you follow me, but we all start from the different place, right? And that's okay. When I started my journey to financial independence, I was in a very, very dark place, and there were times when I didn't believe that it would be ever possible for me even to break even. So just don't lose faith. Faith is very important. Hope, faith, but at the same time, support this with your mindful actions. Again, if income is a problem right now, be strictly tactical. And if you fortunate these days and still have sources of income for you, be both tactical and strategic. So let me know what you think about this vlog, about these ideas, what resonated with you, what you would like to add. And also I want to say that I decided to offer you some really, really cool training. I will announce it next week. And in this training, it will not be me teaching at you. It would be you co-creating together with me, with other women who will be part of this training. So I'm super excited about this opportunity, but I don't want to announce it just yet. I'm still working out the details, but expect something next week, okay? So pay attention to my emails, my posts, etc. I will announce it next week. Thank you so much for your time, for your attention. Thank you for being brave, going through this adversity. We will get on the other side of this, and maybe sooner than we expect. Thank you again. Be well, be safe, be healthy. Much love. Grow your wealth, live on your terms.